Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys my final recap and final thoughts on Noragami Aragoto, which is on the final episode on episode 13. Now, this episode was pretty cool, but towards the ending, if you even watch the episode, was a total B. However, there are some things I need to talk about here and there. So, if anything else, let's go. Okay, at the beginning of the episode, we have to it that Yato was walking with a little small Ebisu, which I kind of theorized right there, or made a hypothesis on, which is Ebisu. We get to know that Yato brings Ebisu to the Olive Tavern, I believe. That's a restaurant where Ebisu wanted to go where Ebisu wanted to go, and therefore Yato wanted to fulfill that wish that was from the last Ebisu. And we get to find out that in this episode that Ebisu did die, not to mention taking a major fatal hit of the mighty heaven-like spirit bomb, whatever you want to freaking call it, And therefore, Ebisu tells Yato that he's very glad that he met him and he freaking exploded, which really, really sucks, man, and it hurts. Not to mention, Yato feels really, really guilty about this thing, and he couldn't really let it go, And we have to it that a couple of our characters were kind of concerned about him, especially Daikoku, along with Kofuku, And there were kind of like funny results here and there about Kofuku and the other guys, but nothing much really important, But we get to find, but after ABC was brought to the part to see Bishamon, she was called Crazy Chick whatsoever that Yato calls her, and that's why Ebisu decides to call her too, which is really hilarious. Bishamon's like, I'm gonna kill that guy with that kind of face expression, And one of Ebisu's regulars, I believe, or guardians or overseer, tells everything to Bishamon and the others, and they realize, they go like, dang, if we only found out sooner, that we would have acted sooner. I'm thinking in my mind, maybe he didn't want to get you guys involved. Not to mention that the brush that Ebisu wanted went missing, which really stinks. However, as time continues on, Yato was still concerned about a couple things here and there, and therefore he tells Yukine to come with him, Hiyori, on the other hand, smells that scent of where Yato and Yukine was going, and she followed them. And we have to it that Yato talks to Yukine, saying that he's tired of killing, he wants to be a god of fortune. And therefore, we have to it that Nora managed to escape exactly, And she says, you're really horrible, Yato, leaving me behind, but you did your job saving Ebisu, which is really cool. And we had to it that Yato does not want to go home or something after Nora says, come home, I'm pretty sure father will praise you. And therefore Yato, on the other hand, decides to cut his ties with Nora or something, or Hiro or something, whatever her name is. And therefore she was broken after he cut off ties with her, And Yato asks Yukine for help about becoming a god of fortune. He wants to make people happy, but Yukine says, if slaying and killing is all you can do, then do that. Slay these phantoms, slay these monsters from causing any disaster or strays, or atrocities. And therefore, Yato sees a phantom on the loose and goes with Yukine and kills it, But not before Hiyori gives out a wish or a prayer to Yato, saying, I hope Yato gets what he wants, that kind of thing, which is pretty cool here and there, Not to mention, after the ending song, it ends off with who is exactly the father, possibly, and that is that boy who actually kissed Hiyori. Not to mention, some idiot had to spoil me on a couple things here and there. Not gonna deny that. I'm not trying to be a jerk, man, but seriously though, it got me really upset when you had to tell me that. You know who the heck you are. So, in other cases, he ends off with the father having that brush that ABC used to have, and therefore continues to walk with a friend, possibly, with a bunch of phantoms behind him without no one even seeing. And I'm thinking in my mind, oh my gosh, here we go again. Well, one thing for sure, I was told about this season of Noragami that a lot of things changed in here. Though, I was told it shouldn't be a big deal here and there, though I was kind of upset that it did have a couple of changes, though I guess it's okay if it flows well in a certain way. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But anyways, this series right here, Noragami Aragoto, which is season 2, if anything, I gotta say, it was pretty cool in the end. I don't know what to give it out of 10, honestly. Like, I was thinking about maybe 7 or 8, but I think 7 will be good once again or something. But, this series was alright in a sense. I mean, a lot of characters gotten certain development. Well, Yato and Yukine, not to mention Hiyori, possibly. Though I don't really see much development from other characters. Though, like, I see Yato develop nicely, you know, here and there. I mean, he's been having trouble with himself in this episode, and he decides to move on with what he wants to try to, like, move on from killing, but later on with Yukine's help, which he developed as well in this episode, not to mention the first season, if I remember watching that, oh my gosh, it became pretty cool, you know, that kind of thing. So, pretty cool episode, had a lot of enjoyment. I look forward to, like, next season, which I highly doubt it may happen, because it's going to take maybe a couple more months or more years for it to even have a third season, if anything. So, if anything else, I'm just going to leave it at that, people. I hope you guys enjoyed the series as much as I did, especially you manga readers, despite a couple changes I was told. But still, I hope you had fun. So, if anything else, I'm just going to leave it at that, people. I'll see you guys in my next video. So, have a good day, and I hope you have a good Merry Christmas, all right? Peace out. Bye-bye. Happy holidays.